for some football and hope you are too. Welcome to East Rutherford, New Jersey, everybody, at MetLife Stadium. Today, half of the AFC East ready to square off between the New England Patriots and the New York Jets. Well, this weather is not cooperating as we're set to go. And away we go from East Rutherford. On the return, here comes Kene Wangu. He stopped on the run back of the 27. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Here's Brees Hall on the ground for the first time. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
When you script that first 15, Kate, and that first play is a run play, you can't do it better than that.
First and 10 from the 41. They go right back to Hall. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing to run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
Pistol snap here to Shop. Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete. He had him, Brock. Throw was on target. Gotta help your guy out early in the game, right?
Yeah, it's not on the quarterback. I think we can all see that was a catchable ball. But I've got a feeling he'll volunteer to take some of the blame anyway. That's just the way he's wired.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. 3rd and long. They're going to throw. This finds its target. That's Taylor. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. Pickup of 12 on that play. And it'll give the Jets a first down. Defenders in the area, they still make the connection, Brock. It almost looked like it was just another throw on the practice field.
Yeah, this is how you just develop that just trust factor, that connection. We see it with QBs and tight ends, and the best of them make it look easy. As a quarterback, you love when that screen pass is called. At least I used to. And you want to attract that defense and all those guys coming after you. But you also got to find a throwing lane, and he couldn't do it on that one.
To throw again here, it's Shot. Catch made. And he gets back to the line, but no more.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards in the double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
This drive in jeopardy. Here's a 3rd and 10. No throw, 3rd and long. Brought in. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the 4th down? It took a great defensive effort to do it.
4th down. Here's Shot. And it's a turnover to begin their game. That's incomplete on 4th, and it's going to go over on down.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
Bails out of the pocket quick. And his game will begin with an incomplete pass. Looking for his wide receiver there. So 2nd down coming up.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss, whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. Back to the air, it's May. That's to his running back, Antonio Gibson. And he's able to cross midfield before going out.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and it netted some positive yards.
Brought in, a big gain here for Diggs. And he's taken down at the 30. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs. First and 10 now from the 30.
A gain of 19 yards. And a Patriot first down.
They'll run it with Travion Henderson. And he's able to stay on his feet through that run, at least until the tackle stops him. He picked up close to 4. Give him 5 on that carry, bringing up 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Staying on the ground here with Henderson. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
You want to see the term read and react with a little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
Six yards to go here. It's 3rd down. To the air on 3rd and long. He finds Diggs right side. And this is going to be short. Quick stop by the defense. Bring up 4th down.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, you need to make a play in the open field. Keep it short like that, I promise you some...
And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Shamar James makes the play. And the Jets are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception.
It's a turnover on downs.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Sharp. That's caught. It's Brees Hall. And they shove him out. Looks like he got about 6 before they did so. It's 2nd down. Now the completion rate is strong, partner. The yards, you got to imagine, will start to come soon enough.
You never go broke taking a profit, and you know this one too, Kate. The crumbs always lead to...
Oh, the cookie. Now I'm hungry. Sharp working from the gun. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. That throw was looking for Mason Taylor. And now they'll face a 3rd and 3. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talked about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact. You couldn't do it.
6 yards on the play and enough for a first.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
To the line and set. Here we go. First down.
Let's go.
Now Wangu. He'll stay upright through this rain, but not through that hit as he's tackled after about a 1-yard gain. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Wow, wide open here, complete. And he's going to have this down to the 42-yard line. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28.
That's good for the Jets. First down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
So So we're through one quarter of this AFC East contest. Couple of zeros on the board right now. More for MetLife coming right up.
Ready up!
Time for the second quarter of play. It's Jets football. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. Blown back gets the handoff. And he manages to find a little traction on that search field as he fights forward for a couple. 3 yards on the 1st down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
And Shaq's going to have him the 1st down as he slides in safely.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play. And denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
They'll run here on 1st down. And he's going to be stopped, but not before he gets him all the way down to that 15-yard line. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
Danger, danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And the stop is made just a couple of yards shy in that end zone. That's a gain of 13, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
Well, that play right there, that one is wide linemen. They run the 40, do all the agility tests in their spandex at the combine. Yeah, having fast, agile, big guys up front, it lets them set the table so the running backs can go do their job.
So the run goes backwards. What do you think, Brock? Is it time that they start getting a little more aggressive, take some more risks offensively?
Not in my book. You've not earned that right. I think a lot of play callers feel that same way, too. I mean, you get to earn the right to be aggressive and take shots when you can do the basics, like, I don't know, run for a positive gain.
And he's not going to reach the end zone. They bring him down at the 1. Just a couple on that play. It's going to be 3rd and goal.
That's twice now where runs have not gotten them into the end zone, but you've kind of set yourself up. Actually, you've set yourself up really well for a little play action right here.
Shot running the sneak. And he's in for the touchdown. The Jets get the game's first points here in the 2nd. All right, Brock, wondering your thought here, because to me it felt like they already had a play picked out to go for it on 4th down if that sneak hadn't worked. Do you agree?
Well, by they, if you mean the guys in the booth on the sideline, sure. But the 11 on the field, that effort just showed you they were not thinking about anything else but pushing it across the line.
That one right down the middle. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest. On is the Jets kickoff team now to tee it up and send it away. We'll bring it out from the middle of the end zone. This isn't even going to make the 20. The coverage team gets to him.
On the return, the Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Offense to the line. Here we go. Starting on the ground with Henderson. And he'll stay upright through this rain, but not through that hit as he's tackled after about a 1-yard gain. Stopped on the play by the rookie from Tennessee.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
On the gun, it's May. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And that's a New England 1st down.
Patriots, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
And off-headed left, Henderson has some daylight through the 40. And they will stop him as he gets this down to their 39-yard line. They'll get 31 yards on the play. And the Patriots will have a first down.
Those outside runs so critical for running back, quarterback, O-line to hit their targets. They got a target area to expose that defense and make the most of it. And that offense just put on display some teaching tape for it.
First down, and they go right back to it. He's going to keep his balance long enough to get ahead for a gain of 5. First down play, nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5. So it's the 2-minute warning here from MetLife. It's the Patriots facing 2nd and 5. May now from the gun. It's completed right side. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Run right side, Henderson. And he'll stay upright through this rain, but not through that hit as he's tackled after about a 1-yard gain. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
May now on 3rd down. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of the football when they got a first down right in their midst. That force, that contact, separated man from ball.
Corey Gallis connects. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
Hey, facing a deficit that's going to follow you into halftime in that locker room, they will welcome those 3 points and a little bit of feel-good momentum.
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. Wangu now to return. This makes it up to the 25.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Chuck now from the gun. Eagle crowd, and that pass is intercepted. That is Marcus Jones. And the Patriots are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
You see quarterbacks in this league love targeting their slot guys so often. They get plenty of chances defensively to take one the other way. Nice to see him come through with that one. And what a great read to get in position for that tip.
Has it down close. And he's going to be hauled down at the 2, and that sets up 1st and goal.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them the 1st down.
Going jumbo set on this 1st and goal. Henderson will take it in. Touchdown, New England. The Patriots take the lead just before halftime. This is Andres Borregales trying to tack on the point after. Got a good play in the rain there. The extra point flies through. And the Patriots push their lead to 3. The Patriots kick team out there as they send it away. Wangu now to return. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. First and 10 now with all of 15 seconds left to utilize in this half. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. That'll be incomplete, and the clock shows 10 seconds left. Trying to get that one to Arian Smith. So that brings up second down. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there'll be more interceptions.
Well, he already has himself one interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse, kind of sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when one pick becomes two becomes three, and on and on.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on third down. He's back to throw. Escapes the pocket. Can't find anyone open, and he's forced to throw it away. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. On is the Jets kickoff team now to tee it up and send it away. On the return, here's Jones. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. New England bringing the offense to the line. First and 10. Here's May. Short pass brought in. And he'll work this one up to the 28. Wrapped up on that play by big Quinnen Williams.
There's no question, Kate, big plays down the seam or big tight ends a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, it gets good coverage, contested catches that really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means third down coming up.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
Throw here, third down. And this one's dropped for what would have been a nice game. That's one he knows he should have had. So that brings up fourth down. Patriots punt team coming out with former sixth-rounder Bryce Behringer to do the honors. And he drives this into the pouring rain. He's got this at the 27. He's got it. That's going to be a first and more. And this is going to be out of bounds. Defense catches up to him near that 45.
At their own 43-yard line.
Nice field position for the Jets as they come up first and 10. On the counter, Hall. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on second down. After that drive starts, but it's very minimal gain.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's second and 9. Back to throw. Chuck. Taylor makes the catch. And he's across midfield with a gain that sets him up for third and very short.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Third down give to Hall. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
First down, Hall gets it again. And he's able to stay on his feet through that run, at least until the tackle stops. He picked up close to 4. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up second and 6.
Second and 6.
Here's Hall once more. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27. It's a pickup of 9 yards. And it's it's good enough for a New York first down.
The Jets, first down. First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Pistol snap here to show. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Jelani Tavai picks it off. And the Patriots are going to have it after his second interception of the season. Ball at the 33 for first down. Here's made in the air. Joe finds his running back, Henderson. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
On play action, here's May. Dump off caught by his back. And he's brought down after a short game.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to third down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
This drive is in trouble. Got to figure out 3rd and 12. They'll throw 3rd and long. Drops this underneath. It's Gibson. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
He'll get it at the 9. And he gets his offense in better field position here to start. Up close to the 30. All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10. They'll start this one out with Hall. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. It's a gain of 12 there. And it'll give the Jets a first down.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, jeez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
On first down, here comes Hall. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. They gain 14 on the play. And it's good enough for a New York first down.
Another Jets, first down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Hall takes it straight ahead. He's going to keep his balance long enough to get ahead for a gain of 5. He managed 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4.
You know, Kate, it's plays like that. It's just kind of the meat and potatoes. Not going to make any highlight reel, but just the positive, efficient plays on the ground. You need to keep plays and drives alive.
And he's going to manage 3 for them on the play. Stop just a little bit shy of the marker. We'll see what they come up with for 3rd down in just a bit. We've reached the end of 3. The Jets have it, but some work to do in the final frame. They're trailing. One yard, all that's needed. This is 3rd and inches. They're trying to run for it with Hall. Tried to get this one outside Brock, but he did not make it. They stopped him right at the line of scrimmage. He's short.
Will one defender fail? Well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
Down a score. They're going to go for this on 4th down. They'll run for this. And he is stuffed at the line. They don't get the yard they need, and they're going to catch a breather. They turn it over on downs.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again. Is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock, you already got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
It's complete. Kyle Williams. And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
It's Henderson on the give. He's going to keep his balance long enough to get ahead for a gain of 5. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4.
Really good patience right there. It's hard to do for runners in this league because these holes close up so fast. But he was patient, he was explosive, and got a nice little gain on the ground.
That one falls to the turf, couldn't hang on, it's incomplete.
You know, I'm not sure if he was hearing footsteps or just had a surprise break in concentration. It's so unusual to see one dropped unless there's a hit involved.
No connection on the last play, now it's 3rd down. Operating from the gun, here's May. That's on target to Pierce. And they get this down to the 28. That's 16 on the pickup. And that's a New England first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Shotgun handoff to Gibson. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And for the second straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way, and that's going to bring up a tough 3rd down.
You're just not going to win many games in this league when you can't generate a pass rush until the 4th quarter. You needed to feel the impact from this defense earlier and more often in this game. The lack thereof, well, it's a big part of what's put them playing from behind in the final stage of this one.
And they're going to be set up at the 11 after that play. So a timely moment for a big play, and they get the first on 3rd and 19.
First down, Patriots.
Counter play, it's Henderson. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard. So a timeout comes in. Looks like the defense using its first stops this game as we get close to our 2-minute warning. Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. They go play action. Here's May. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Roll and defender runs at the exact same time there. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. Targets have far less room to work in this red zone, Brock, but down this close as a former quarterback, I'm just going to assume you got to feel like he should have been able to hold on through whatever.
Yeah, and every once in a while you get in that huddle and you remind them, now listen, guys, it's going to be contested. We know it's a physical game, all 100 yards up and into the red zone and end zone. But when you get down here, you've got to come up with contested catches, and he couldn't. Oh, that drop is such a bummer because it ruins the payoff of such a well-designed play, Kate. Got the man open, beat the coverage, and you got to go finish it. You got to go make that catch. I will say.
And his kick is blocked. He's scooped up inside the 10.
That protection has got to be able to hold up for a few seconds. It has to. Those are points that aren't going on the board now, and wasted effort by their teammates to get them to this point.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Shuck. Set up the screen here for Hall. And he's escorted out of bounds, but not before driving them up near the 25. Pickup of 12 on that play. And it'll give the Jets a first down.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident the screen would get them enough yards for the first, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
Right side, this is caught by Taylor. And they take him down at the 24-yard line. So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from New York. Jets trail by a field goal. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Let's go now.
Shotgun snaps a shot. Really? No, he's not going to escape. They take him down on a pivotal play late in this ball game. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
We've learned how valuable sacks and a pass rush are in today's NFL. It's a bit surprising, isn't it, Kate, that that's their first sack of the game, but they found other ways to produce success on both sides of the ball. And they finally pick up a much-needed sack on that stat sheet.
And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29.
You know, I don't mind the scheme. In fact, I like the call. Just not on that 3rd down in particular. Need to get it closer to the sticks to have a chance to move those chains.
Down a score. They're going to go for this on 4th down.
Let's go. Let's go.
Desperation time here. And they get to him and hold him down. What a play. Forcing the sack, and that should just about put a bow on this one.
Well, this play never had a chance between the pressure at home and the coverage downfield. QB's still got to find a way to throw it up and give somebody an opportunity to make a play.
Here we go.
Handoff for Henderson, running left. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play. Timeout taken by New York. That's it, 2nd. And they'll have just one left to burn now. 1st down run netted them nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
Here we go, sir.
Staying on the ground here with Henderson. They stuck with him and got the same results. He is stopped at the line once again to quickly bring up 3rd down. Timeout called by the Jets. That's their final one. That's all they had. So the offense free to start running the clock down now. 3rd and 10. Can this offense get it done?
Here we go, sir.
Sticking with Henderson. And he gets him 5, but still a ways short of that line of gain. So here comes 4th down.
That result right there is why coaches all across all levels of football on defense talk about good, solid tackling, Kate. It's not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when you can bring a guy down, you're able to and keep them from piling on those yards.
Kicked well, and this is good! And now their lead will push out beyond the field goal.
So after that make, the field goal won't cost them the lead, but a touchdown still ties it, or likely probably puts them down a point. Okay, this is one of those moments where the defense now has clarity. They know what the stakes are and what they have to defend.
Wangu now to return. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Here he is to throw. And he got there in time. He's taken down. Offense hurrying to the line with the clock running.
Brings up 2nd down.
One final shot here. Trying to push deep downfield. And this one falls incomplete. No miracles on the final drive today.